As you've probably worked out by now, the price of new motorcycles, in fact, I'm not even going to say motorcycles, vehicles, has gone out of this world. And that means that either you have to kind of lower your standards to buy something you're probably not going to enjoy, or you have to sell your house. Now, we don't want you to go homeless, because how are you going to watch Ignition when you're sitting on the streets? So, we've come to Fire It Up Motorcycles, where we're going to have a look to see if we can find something that is both fun and won't make you homeless. After browsing the Fire It Up collection, we settled on this. It's a 2019 BMW G310R, and many people might find this choice strange. Now, people have often associated me with a speed freak, and to be honest, that's sort of fair. But it's not like speed is absolutely everything, and a bike is not any good unless it can go really, really fast. For example, this bike over here has a top speed of around 150 kilometers per hour, and yet I enjoy it. I mean, all bikes in this class, some of them go a little bit faster than that, but you know, none of them are going to break land speed records. The thing is, it's not about necessarily only about speed, it's about how motorbikes make you feel. And these motorbikes in the 300 class, they've got a kind of a heart, a kind of a soul about them. And yeah, it's like they got a heart of a much bigger creature. This specific heart runs on a single-cylindered 313cc motor pushing 34 horsepower and 28 newton meters of torque. Not the most boastful figures we've had, but still. So although you're not doing the actual speeds, they will rev nice and high, like an old buzzsaw. This has got a little single-cylinder motor, but it buzzes, got this fizz about it, if you know what I mean. And I absolutely love that about it. Also, it's so light, so nimble, so kind of do whatever you want. And that has implications well beyond just simple people of shorter heights. And if you are a people of sort of shorter stature, kind of like me, you love motorcycles like this, because pretty much anybody could ride a bike like this. For other people, for everybody else, I mean, it has other implications, such as simply getting out of your driveway. I mean, you got something like a GS and you got to try and squeeze it past your car. Yeah, it gets a bit hectic. But this thing, especially for the just quickies, and all of you know what a just quickly is. Just quickly go down to the shops. Just quickly go drop something off. Just quickly go buy something. Just quickly go to work. Those things, that is perfect. Helmet, jacket, on they go, off you go. Done. It's so cool. Through traffic, through gaps, anywhere. It's absolutely fantastic. More so, these things hardly use any fuel. This bike, we've been buzzing it around, and I'm running, according to the computer, 3.9 liters per 100. That's, yeah, it's a little more than 25 kilometers per liter. That's properly good. Indeed, the G310 has a wet weight of just 158 kilograms and a seat height of just 785 millimeters, so really just about anyone can ride it. Even big guys with comically short legs. Change down a gear and accelerate hard. It's a bike you just want to rev. It's like you want to rev it. On any sort of super bike or bigger capacity, you've got to kind of look twice, find a nice open space, make sure it's safe, then open the throttle. Yeah, it's just sort of a bike you can ride it anywhere, everywhere, absolutely flat out, and you have the confidence to do so. And that's cool. That's really cool. A bike you can ride completely in its potential. I love that. This is all very good, but this is a 2-year-old bike. That, understandably, should raise some concerns. Now this exact bike, this exact 310, has 15,500 kilometers on it. Where? Where did that go? Where did they put all that? I have no idea. This bike, it feels sort of new. In fact, the only place I can sort of see it is on the bolts over here that hold this aftermarket screen on. They're rusty. As far as factory fitted stuff, that's brilliant. And that's kind of interesting, because when this bike first came out, I mean, they announced that it was going to be some sort of partnership with TVS, the Indian motorcycle manufacturer. People went, oh, quality, oh no, they're going to fall apart in no time. And yet they've done 15,000 kilometers. I mean, that's, on your average commute, that's between 1.5 and 2 years of commuting. And I don't know where it is. It feels like a new motorbike. I can see a little bit of spots where maybe the sun is kind of slightly blemished it a little bit, like the switches here, but I can't, for the life of me, I can't figure out where else it went. Consider then that this bike is on the fired up showroom floor with the extra screen and a top box big enough to fit at least 2 human heads, all for a price of 65,000 Rand. Consider also that the base price of a new bike like this is 99,000 Rand. Just think about this. I mean, the monthly installment you're going to pay on this bike is about the equivalent of a lot of people's monthly bar tab. I mean, just drink a quarter less every weekend and you can afford a motorcycle. Some people won't accept that. Oh no, drink a quarter less, can't possibly. Sounds good to me. The G310 is one example of a fun bike for not that much money, but there's more. Here is a 2014 Duke 390, some of the most fun you can have on a motorcycle for just 59,000 Rand. And for the racier clientele, here's a 2012 Kawasaki 300 Ninja, going for 48,000 Rand. So, in conclusion, please don't sell your house to buy a motorcycle. There's some great alternatives out there, even for a big guy with comically short legs.
Small bikes make a lot of sense, not only if you're new to biking, but also if you're looking for economical transport. By all means, keep your car, but get a small capacity bike and commute on that, and before you know it, the money you will have saved by keeping your car in the garage will have paid for the bike and then some. The fuel efficiency of small bikes simply can't be beaten, and the overall running costs are also correspondingly tiny. And when we mention small bikes, we're still talking about bikes, remember, so most of them will blow cars away anywhere under the national speed limit. Do the sums yourself, and then we'll see you here again next week on The Bike Show, where together we'll celebrate the wonderful world of motorised two-wheel transport once again. See you then.